Plug Power reported earnings and the stock took off. We ended the day at $2.23, up a whopping 23.20%. Congratulations if you've made some money off of this ticker. The shares actually rose 29.4% after Q4 results showed $225.2 million in revenue, and they were only expected to bring in $217.38 million. Looking left, you can see we were grinding sideways for a while. Obviously, pops of movement going up to the upside, and then retracement over here. And then boom, this is support, and then we broke through this resistance line and then this next resistance line. Although the RSI is turning down, that's to be expected after the run up. Now let's take a look at this on the daily. Looking left, it's been a while since I have looked at this. Here is your clear sell signal. We dropped down, went right back, gapped up. This is a sell signal, sell signal, sell signal. Depends on what you want to do. Are you trying to get in, get up, get out? Or are you just trying to do long-term investing where you set it and forget it? But this is definitely an area to take profit. It lined up perfectly with the RSI being oversold as well. And then we fell back down. On the way down, it's support. Then we bounced, and this is support on the way down. We're just grinding, following this line. And now we could go this way or continue to go up. The 1-year price target is now $2.73, which is very close to where we are. Let me change that to 73. We're right there. Can we hit it? Absolutely. Will it come easy? No. Oh, and we have a gap right here. I just noticed. I shall mark this out for future reference. And then let's move on. I have to keep scrolling left there. Okay, that will take us to $5.89. That would be pretty darn amazing. Now, if I hit this, see the forecast, ooh, that'll take us to $7, so even higher. I don't need an analyst to tell me where we're going. I just look at the chart. It's good enough for me. I've tracked this so many times. Look at this. Okay, let's move on to the 5-minute option R. Okay, the next one I want to go over is QS before my computer dies again. QS. Trader Bryant is tracking this. So I want to go over it and see where we could be headed. This is the 5-minute. Let me just move this out of the way. There we go. Resistance lines up with 659. We could chop sideways or continue to go down because we're still in a downward channel. On the 5, the RSI still has not reversed course. Above that, 2 standard deviations, a take profit line, a sell limit, resistance, 678, closes out at 687, 696, and we have this to look forward to at 724 to the south side. 641, 631, and 622. Clear support line. Support. This tells you either to buy in or set a sell limit, or set your sell orders. What am I trying to say? So right there. And then obviously a bounce off of that. This is resistance. We sold off. This turns into support as well. This is a clear buy-in area, a potential stop loss area. That's what I meant, stop loss. Okay, the wick took us all the way down. And sometimes even if we're not there, I will add a buy order, hoping that a wick will get me that order. Okay, 724, resistance, sell off. Let's take a look at this on the 5. Oh, excuse me, On the daily, we're already on the 5. Clear sell signal, lined up perfectly with that. This is support. We stayed around that area, rode back up. This is a sell signal, on the way down, a buy signal, sell signal, on the way down, support, and then we are down here. So I will anticipate still rolling over and then going back up on the daily. It's been a long time since I've looked at this. Wow, this was our high here at 130, and look at the meltdown. Okay, what are we looking like on the weekly? I just like to look at the RSI, and we are going down, so I expect more bleeding out to do before we reverse fully, and then this is going down also, obviously, because people are taking their profits and they are running, locking in and leaving. That tells you something's going to happen. That lined up not as high as over here, but that still was high. That corresponded here. I'm not talking about convergence, divergence here. Okay, that was on the monthly. Let's go to the next ticker on the 5. And that's going to be also QUBT. QUBT. Bryant is also tracking this one, trading it, I think. Yeah, I know. I have tons of things I like. He has a ton of things he's tracking as well. 773, down 10%. Not a good day today. Resistance, 787. Above that, 819. 827, resistance down the road. 845, 850, 867. And then we have this to look forward to whenever we reverse course, and we are not reversing just yet. I expect us to roll over and then start to go up on the 5. Resistance, a clear resistance. This is resistance up here, but this slices through that line. So that is a technical sign right there, as well as this. And on the way up, that's resistance, busted through, fell back down to support. Okay, that's the 5. Let's look at this on the daily. Look at this. I tracked this in 2024 at 18, at 17, down to 773. What a pullback. But that's expected. Okay, resistance, sell-off, all right here. That's your signal. Your signal here. Resistance up here. Resistance, resistance. And this gap closed to the downside at 928 before, like here it is. It goes up and rolls over. And you know what? Is that the last one on the daily? Oh, no, we've got another one right here. That could take us to 607 for a major pullback. I usually look at this on the, oh, sorry, that should be in red. On the 5 to show all my gaps, but since I'm here, you'll see different things. Oops, Command Z. Okay, watch out for this landmine. That's the daily. Let's look at the weekly for the RSI, still going down, and the monthly still bleeding out. So we've got some bleeding out to do still. All right, that does it for me. I've also looked at IONQ and RGTI, so check out those charts if you're interested in those tickers. If there's a stock you want me to go over or an ETF, let me know. Have a great trading week. I'm going to go eat dinner now.